know these places. Oh, of course. Well, I don't want to deal with that in either of these provinces. It's not often that I raise autonomy in this campaign. Ile Bourbon as well. I just raised autonomy there, but that'll go away in its own time. Religious unity is going to be hurting my corruption, but only a little bit. Keep those conversions going. It's hard life converting as a native like this, but we do what we can. The spy network I have is diabolically insufficient, and I really want to border with France so that I can get nice cheap tech. Not often you say I want to border with France, but that's my feelings at the moment. But I'm a couple of admin techs away from that. Let's get that spy network construction, that'll help us out as well. We're constructing a spy network over in Ming. Sadly the distance makes it harder to do so. But I need to know more about these provinces. I need to know more about Japan. Jake, if you start as a non-Berber nation and you culture shift to Berber, will you be able to raid coasts? Yes, because you could form Algiers. Algeria? One or t'other. And that would allow you to switch ideas and raid coasts. So the answer is yes. And boy, raiding coasts can sure be powerful. The thing that holds it back is you're very limited in range. I believe it's only 3 sea provinces. But imagine you are Great Britain and you have outposts all over the world. Oh, you could be a one-man raiding machine. This particular is still wanting to rise up, particularly in Ile Bourbon. I'm not too keen on that. Let's go and take care of it. And also let's not pay our troops quite so much because I want to save up some dough. Aye, we're looking okay. Could go for round 2 on Ethiopia, but that's only to smooth out borders. I can't forget my mission here. This isn't meant to be a long drawn-out hyper-blobbing campaign, and it's certainly not meant to be the most power-gamed because, well, I have made no shortage of poor decisions just because I wanted to explore a campaign with Tyo and have quite a bit of fun with it. That is why we're not westernized. That is why we have been so horrifically insufficient in our military technology. And that is why we have not been colonizing. Maybe someday I'll find a way to enjoy colonization, but until that day... Convert Comoros to fetishist. That's an amazing mission there, because if I do that, I get missionary strength +1. So my question is, where is Comoros? Is this game having some kind of joke with me here? Convert Comoros to what? Send help. This is Comoros. I'm a way away from doing that, but I should grab it. I'll let my other missionary finish up first. But really though... Okay, I think I had a space before everything else that was mucking all that up, but here we are, Comoros. We missed the boat on grabbing Ceylon, but that's okay. No CB, Japan, take Tokyo, convert it, and you are done. Well, I find it hard to fault your logic there. Also sounds like a dangerous thing to do, but we like danger around here, right? Let's get that spy network up and on the go. But part of me wants to fist fight France, even though they're at tech 17. That's kind of appealing though, isn't it? This is Mare Nostrum, though. I should be showing the superiority of my boats. Or maybe I'll just be showing off the superiority of theirs. 1620 can't come fast enough. And if they got just a tiny bit more influence over me, well, that would be goose cooked for me. Jake took espionage first, right? Wrong, I took espionage third. I needed admin first in order to reform my government. I need to take a military second one to stop getting unbalanced research. So I went for espionage third. And fourth, I'll probably at least take one bit of... words failing me here at the moment. Gee, I'm tempted to sell a province to somebody. A western somebody, like Spain. They might be hostile towards me, but perhaps they would still want to buy a province. Spain is at war. Well, that's a bit of a gut kicker there. How about you, France? Are you interested in a... You are also at war. What's the whole warring thing? Just a little bit of conquest, you know. Portugal also at war. Nothing but war for these strange European folks. Everybody's trying to get those spy networks on me. Marvin is asking how I got the connection without colonization. Yeah, I took exploration just to grab a couple. I wanted Kinga, and I think it was Rukwa that I wanted as well. But that didn't stop me from grabbing here, and wouldn't have stopped me grabbing here, because what I did was I made... Damn, I got caught in Spain again. I'm not doing too good on my whole getting all that spy network points for reduced tech cost. Try Portugal again. Enhanced spies, you know. I got no diplomat to try it out on you. Ming, it's been fun and all, but I need to know about Japan, so I'm going to sail over and grab a map from you. Man, I'm filled with a desire to punch France in the face. It's got to be done in most games, right? So Ming, about you, you have some maps that I really want. Could you tell me about Japan, please? Thank you. I need this province, I believe. It's not Hitachi, right? It is Musashi. So I think Tokyo is right here. Soon to be Tokyo. I need Musashi. Which means I need to fight Japan. That is no easy thing to do. Japan, how is your tech? It's pretty much on par with mine. How is your navy? Also, I wouldn't be able to get there in one shot. I think I'd have to leapfrog. That is why Khmer seemed so appealing to me. Gonna have to look at that colonial range here. Jings, even getting to Khmer is a bit of a roadblock there. I can get a bit further with my next tech here. My network in Spain helps me out there, but I want neighbor bonus for that. Of which I have a little bit. Oh well, needs must. Maybe I should grab this as well. Aye. And this, well, sure, why not? It's good to have goals for a campaign, because it gives... Wait, SR? That I want to see. Seems that Ethiopia is on the rampage once more. This time... No, it's not you. What's going on? Alodia is defender against Maku. I thought these two guys were chummy. I guess I thought wrong. Oh, not again. My missionary strength guy just refuses to survive. And I already recruited a guy from the clergy, the Inquisitor. They really love to die fast. I can't use it again until 34. Did he really die that quickly? He must have. That leaves me with no choice but to really shell out for this guy, which I utterly don't want to do. I can just get rid of you and hope for getting another better one. It's just the same guy. Could you please go home, Bikili? At least we're not looking at any rebel factions at the moment. Theologian is so close, and yet no Cigarillo. Almost makes you miss EU3. Oh shoot, I did not notice this island. That's probably always been there and I just did not know. I should have went and taken that from the British. Spy network speed is actually something that appeals to me right now, since that's what I'm working on, but I really need an Inquisitor right about now. Otherwise my missionaries are going nowhere fast. Master of the Mint, so close, and... What? Did that guy die? Chings malings. I'm not getting it lucky here. This is what happens when you roll a 2 on your dice. Our advisor's guaranteed to survive plus... Oh, shoot. I lost that little boat. He grabbed that map for me, and then that's all he could ever do. That's fine, though. I can just throw down another one. It's no great loss. War galley is even cheaper. It's not like I'm struggling for sailors here. Diego Garcia is not worth half a crap. No, that's not the province you're thinking of. It's this province. It's part of the Zanzibar trade node, and I really would quite like it. But my people don't know anything about it. I am just piddling money away here. Our agent in Langshan got caught, unfortunately. Say no to natural scientists. And artists. The game knows what I want and it just doesn't want to give it to me. Maybe it won't because I already have a Inquisitor right there. Maybe. I'm not actually sure. It just wants to give me a theologian. That's a shame. Well, it's going to cost me loads of money anyway. Come and join me. We'll see how long it takes for you to die. But I need to get my other missionary, have his job completed. Still though, now we have our sights on Japan. Tricky thing is there, I need to get there. And it's outside of my colonial range. I'll have to demolish Khmer first. Oh, Khmer is inside my range. Are we man enough to take on the challenge? I just wonder how much of a defensive force Khmer can muster. I think one of my 16 stacks could go over there and give them a run for their money. I should put my money where my mouth is in that case. Not even going to look into what they've got, I'm just going to fight. Although with that in mind, I'll need to get my army maintenance up on the go and not mothball these guys anymore since I'll probably need them. I will, however, take a look at what Japan has to offer. 8 heavies is no joke. I will need some other heavies to combat that. I think another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 heavies should be able to deal a decisive blow. One would hope. I wonder why my merchant keeps coming home though. That is a strange one. Go for it. Khmer is an important site for a new colony. Careful there. Because I am really feeling the itch to play Caesar 3 some more. In particular, Tarraco. I was looking at Tarraco, just thinking, boy, I want to play this. I really want to play this. Actually, I have plenty of army force limit, right? Tons. I should upgate these guys, give them 6 extra cannons apiece, which means I need 6 more flutes. No, let's actually build them somewhere that's going to build them half decently. 1. Nowhere builds things that fast. 2, 3, 4. I can't do much better than that. 5, 6. I'm going to have to wait a year on that then. It's okay. Tolerance to true faith or missionary strength. Well, how convenient. I'm on my way to get converting a plenty. Comoros needs to be done, and although the clergy won't be happy with this, the clergy can go and suck a lemon. Well, maybe I could help them out of touch with that. Probably should have grabbed their support first. There you go, I have some ducats. That tax will probably help me out enough. Does that mean more Caesar 3 after EU4J? That depends just how much the itch develops into a rash. Can be hard to tell. Britain's feeling a bit antsy about all those provinces I took from them. But oh, hello Britain! Would you mind giving me a whole bunch of neighbour bonus? I think they want to give me a whole load of neighbour bonus, and just in time for me to get extra navy morale, which I'm also going to be needing. Hopefully they grab Natal as well. Now, they lost their... No, they didn't lose cores. They had them fully cored. Oh well, Mat Solo. Looks like a province that I want. Now, where was my mind at? I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've finally hit the point where I decree that artillery is worthwhile. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That should take us up to limit quite nicely. That'll take us over limit, actually. That's a shame. I probably should have thought about that before just throwing loads of units into things, and now I have a bunch of guys that I don't know if I can really cancel or not. Well, isn't that troublesome? Which means I'm going to have to just get rid of 7 cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And your cavalry as well, right? 4 cavalry and 2 infantry also have to go. Well, there's 2 infantry and 4 cavalry. 1, 2... How very like me to make these kinds of mistakes, but that's okay. Still, where are those cavalry coming from? Oh my, they're being generated here where my boats are. That's going to take them a fair while, won't it? Especially those ones, jinx. Well, that's one of the cavalry. Heaven even wants to know where the rest of them are. The real joke would be if I was accidentally making... if I was making mercenaries, that would be funny. In a painful kind of way. They're on their way. Oh well, just unpause it. They'll be coming up from somewhere. I'm just no good at building up these spy networks in this game. The last cav is on Marua. There we go. Makura. Done and done pretty badly, but still done. Cav is not being made on Mozambique. We are doing some clever conversion over there. But still, we got that 20 stack that we're after. They're one short in artillery. In fact, this became bigger than I needed it to. Poor move by me. But in the end, there was a loss, except for a loss of time. All of your time. What a shame. There we go, 10-4 and 10-4. Means you're still lacking some, huh? Jake, what was your opinion about the ActRaiser attempt 2 nights ago? Was it good enough for the Salt Award? Daniel always gets the Salt Award. Every day and every night. That's what he's good for. Are we going to be 10-4-6 then? Because I'm short 2 flights. No, guess I'm not. I did manage to get up the right amount. How fortunate for me. Well, soon they'll all be done and it's time to go on a little adventure because, like I said, I have a goal here. The goal is to grab Tokyo. And we shall establish Tokyo. This would be even nicer though. My spy network would help out so much if I actually had a half-decent one, but I do not. But what I do have is a good neighborhood bonus and a half-decent spy network. I'll grab it before we take that, which will make things a little harder for us. And we have a pretty crappy, but still acceptable to a degree, general here. Where's that? You never did get that cannon. I thought I had one recruited, but perhaps it just went away. In any case, cannon, get over there. Because you guys are going on an adventure. I feel like I'm missing some heavies. Ah, the heavies are on their way. There we go. Let's go on an adventure. With some South African musketeers. Actually, I think offensive fire is what we go for. Not too concerned about morale. I'm more concerned about... Yeah, I don't need defensive morale. I want to go for a more offensive style of infantry. So here we are. Equipped with a gun and half-decent general. Good weather and a smile on our face. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go exploring, Hobbs. We have the colonial range to establish ourselves as and where we see fit. Khmer is sadly Theravada, but we shouldn't let that dissuade us. Man, some people are not going to like us for this. Well, that's kind of to be expected. Probably should have developed another spy network around here so I'd have a better clue as to what's going on. But I did not, for I was not afraid. Hello, Khmer. Do you like dying? 'Cause I like killing. Goodbye, enemy fleet. Entirely. Now, how about goodbye, enemy army? I could go there, but I think we'll establish ourselves over here on Tyotal. Yeah, I squiggled through that name because I didn't know where to start with it. But I need to grab a province here so that I have something occupied to stop me taking attrition. So we're going to grab it and then march over to Khmer proper. Tell them where to go. Go away. Go die. Because this is a Tyotal Recall on your right to live. Might as well just abandon the artillery here. And everybody else can split up and take over. Jake, why haven't you gotten better sprites than a runaway in a potato sack? Because there are not sprites for the Central Africans, I don't believe. I don't believe. Okay, we're looking good on the conversions. Let's get those accursed English converted as well. Jeez. Warsangali just wanted to kill something. It's so admirable. How are they doing on the conversions, though? They don't seem so hot on taking out Copts, which is a little disgusting. They should be removing them from the planet. Well, bless them, they do try. Yeah, issue here is I take something and Khmer and Lang Shang are going to want to eat me. But I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, we did grab a fair chunk of aggressive expansion, but again, why worry? Why worry when you can kill and keep moving? We even grabbed ourselves an extra cog there. Lovely. Now the question is which of these provinces is least, well, nicest for us to take. We don't even have to care about grabbing an estuary. That said, the estuary is the lowest development province to grab, so it would make the better one to grab. I mean, who doesn't like grabbing an estuary? That said, Kamau just looks better, and in a game like this, you should really go for looks. We're going to wait for the turn of the year so we get slightly less aggressive expansion. Then we're going to grab our units together and keep moving. Jake, why not colonize the interior of Africa? I believe you mean to say the inferior of Africa. I don't really like colonizing, and that's all there is to it. Let's keep that stability somewhere reasonable. Or somewhere on that side of reasonable. So the year has gone, I can take this province and not worry about aggressive expanding. But boy am I expanding. Get the war reparations on our side whilst we can as well, because I love that money. Thank you kindly. I believe I'll be making this a core at super cheap prices. Why did the turn of the year give less aggressive expansion? I already had aggressive expansion for doing a no Casus Belli war. That combined with taking that province would have brought them up to 50 aggressive expansion and eligible to join a coalition against me. So I just decided to wait just in case. What the heck are they on about? Barawa. Border friction. One of our rightful provinces held by other nations. Well, I don't care about either of those, and I'm not about to lose prestige over it, so they can just hate me all they want, because they have plenty of reasons to hate me. Grab that extra mercantilism, because I love it. Also, I don't even care about the autonomy here, so goodbye to that. And now we consider our friends in Japan. Wonderful thing is that the enemy has a vassal that has high liberty desire. And that means they're not going to fight us. And that means victory for Tanner. Let's go. Remember, I had a goal, and that goal is Chokyo. Let's go and take it. Because I am keen to get going with another campaign. Here's the thing, people seem to enjoy watching big blobby campaigns, and as much as I am in a power and have desire to move on other countries here, I like to keep things fresh, and I have other campaigns in mind. So, Chings, I never took one look at Japan's army, did I? Let's live dangerously. We don't need any allies, although it would help if I established a beachhead on something that resembles a defendable province. Musashi is dangerous. Suruga less so. We'll probably go for Hitachi and then move on to Musashi. Like I said, this is dangerous, but we're doing it anyway. No problem. Kill and keep moving. Is this where the Japanese appear with their guns folded 1,000 times? Alright, down they go. I don't have a siege general here, sadly. Maybe I can change that. Maybe I can change that. Maybe I can change that. Okay, that's actually pretty dangerous. I'm going to have a siege general there and my half-decent general here. Because 2 for the price of 1, pretty much. Now let's hang around here. Actually, we're going to dock into port for just a... Shoot, I'm too late. I wanted to dock into port for just a day to get repairs. Okay, that isn't so good. I didn't notice they had a fort there. That's really not good. I hope I take this province very quickly, or else this is going to hurt. It's going to hurt me a lot. Oh, hello, Japanese Imperial Army. I should probably go and grab those backup units of mine. But I need to get this fort taken first. Will you go to Shitatsu Sho's former home? It is a consideration. But first, I need to not lose my boats here. Let's go and grab 1 month of not dying. And... let's just actually hire some local help here. Meanwhile, the conversions go rather nicely. Mozambique should join. Wonder how they were looking on the aggressive expansion. A little bit. So where do we go from here? Well, there is this province, isn't there? I need to stop doing that. Merging out of... I thought so. Didn't think hard enough, clearly. I really hope we beat these guys. They might be folded 1,000 times, but they are no match for Potato Sack Army. I'd love to chase them down, but that's going to be a little difficult. Although if we went for Mino, that would give them very few places to run away to. I think we should go for Mino. In memory of Mino Rico, one of the greatest grand strategists ever to live. If you don't know Minorico, you don't know grand strategy. And I'm not even joking. I cut my teeth on that guy. Is that the right phrase? I'm not all that sure. Point is, Minariko is a monster. Jake, occupy Kai, its gold mine is blah blah blah. Yes, yes it is. Now you came in from which province? Alright, I'm able to get them. I'll just wait until they are movement locked. And then we go. I don't mind sacrificing a pawn, because in chess the pawns go first, and then the Japanese go. They go die. Well, maybe they'll die a little less if I play better. I lost too much there, actually. Those merchant guilds never liked me to begin with, so I'll allow that. Alright, Mino is down, and next goes their capital. We march. Okay, I thought their capital would have a fort on it, but foolish Japanese, they do not. And this only further hampers the their control over their vassal here. Oh, it all comes tumbling down. I can't make this land into a core yet. I really hope I can, otherwise this is scuppered, but I reckon I will have the range to do so. If I don't, then Jing's joke's on me, isn't it? Jake, where does all your morale come from? You didn't fall to Sunni, right? Of course not, we are fetishist. The fact of the matter is, I'm just that good. And if you don't believe that, then I don't know what to tell you. Make our way back to Musashi and enjoy the weather. Because the victory is ours. Whew. Just to be sure, we're going to take both provinces. And loads of money. We'll leave them with a little bit, you know, just to repair the infrastructure and keep our holiday home nice and pristine. So there we go. It is ours. It may have taken quite a bit of time because things didn't start off going too well for us. We might as well... Okay, I know you're busy in Mozambique, but I have more pressing matters for you because I did say that I would make Tokyo fetishist as well. And I could take over all of... well, all of Japan, but really... What's the point? We are clearly too good for this. Show was pretty fun. And down goes that missionary. Not quite the bombastic finale that we've had for others, but it was fun to play with a sub-Saharan working under the confines of our particularly poor technology, but we punched the British away. And we made our way and established New Tokyo. Alright, where are those people of Tanga? I'm not interested in what they have to say. Although I guess I could throw you over there. Not have to deal with your crap. Go corrupt a rival country while you're at it, Jake. I am actually not eligible for achievements because I started this in the review copy. So there won't be any of that. But I don't think this is the last time we're going to see espionage ideas. I know we used them in Nevers as well, but that large bonus to technology was just too good to pass up. I'm going to want it again. And we set a good precedent here. Japan's subject decided to declare war. I would love to send them condottieri, but I have a truce with Japan, which blocks that. In mere moments, Tokyo is going to become fetishist, just as the made-up goal for this campaign was. And what I'll be doing is I'll be setting my sights to a new campaign. Now, as ever, if you have suggestions for a new campaign, don't hesitate to send them my way. I read every message that I get, every PM that I get on Twitch. Not a whisper. Don't confuse it with them, because sod that. So, if you have an idea, something that you really want to see or you think would be great fun, and that isn't super hyper blobbing, because I like to find new and interesting ways to play instead of just hyper blobbing, then let me know, because I'd love to hear it. Man, it's tough getting sick at this game. And there we go. The head of Tokyo have been converted. Fetishism has landed in Japan. Now here's the thing, I could imagine quite some people are saying, keep going, I want to see this and that and the next thing, but really, I got the goal, I managed to do it. It's much like Nevers. Once I'd united the French region, well, united/balkanized it into French miners. Could have gone on a punching path, but the fact is, it's done. There's no sense beating a dead horse. No sense at all. So yes, I'll be back with another campaign, but for me, for tonight, I think that's all we've got. Well, maybe not quite. So like I said, I'm not playing on Iron Man mode, so it's nothing stopping me just hitting that TI so we can see the world. And I think the world has one last thing to show us, don't you? Let's hit that timeline. You take it away.